You are welcome. This is the Messiah Revelation Ministry. We are an end time ministry. Today we are focusing on the intersection of culture and diplomacy. We are looking at agents of Lucifer, how Lucifer is using institutions to promote the agenda for the end times. And our message is focused on a diplomatic tussle between Lincoln University and the president of Ghana. Lincoln University is a black university, historically black college and university located in Pennsylvania, United States. They invited the president of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, to come to the campus of Lincoln University in America to be awarded an honorary doctorate degree scheduled for March 26, 2026, 2 days before the time. Lincoln University, wrote to Ghana's embassy in Washington, D.C., that it had decided to cancel the invitation given to President John Dramani Mahama. And the reason they cited is that they have some concern. What is the concern? The concern is that LGBT activists, they are putting pressure on the university not to honor the invitation. And the reason is that they perceive President John Mahama of Ghana as being pro-LG, or rather being anti-LGBT. In other words, being pro-bill. A bill is pending in Parliament of Ghana, and the bill is perceived to be anti-LGBT. President Mahama has said that if the bill comes to his table, he will sign it into law. It reflects the popular sentiment in Ghana that homosexuality, LGBTQ, it is against the cultural values of Ghanaians. It is anti-Ghanaian culture, and so it should not be tolerated. It's Ghana's culture, and the gay community over the world. And when they heard that President Mahama was invited to Lincoln University, they mounted pressure over the world to make sure that the invitation will not be honored. And Lincoln University succumbed to the LGBTQ global network, global lobby. Very rich, very powerful. And it is not surprising because the former president of the United States, Kamala Harris, went on a tour, diplomatic tour, political tour to several African countries, including Ghana. And her objective was to make sure that African nations will promote homosexuality as part of quote unquote human rights. Ghana, Nigeria, and Uganda, they are targets, and they are targets for pro-LGBT activism. So I'm not surprised at all. What surprises me is that Lincoln University will target the president of Ghana, even though the president of Ghana has not done anything, and the president is waiting for a bill, and if the bill is passed, he will sign it. And there's nothing wrong in signing a bill, passing a bill into law, a bill that protects the proper sexual rights of Ghanaians. Ghana is a sovereign nation and should not succumb to cultural imperialism coming from the outside, even if it comes from a donor nation or it comes from a university, whether it is Harvard University or Howard University, whether it's from Lincoln University in Pennsylvania or it is from London University in UK. Ghana is a sovereign nation and should not be subject to cultural imperialism coming from any quarter in the world. Universities are playing a role in the end times. They have become platforms for Satan to catch the souls of people, particularly the young ones. From Germany, you know that Illuminati emerged from university campus. From United States, you know that Skull and Bones, a secret society, emerged from Yale University. And secret society, Skull and Bones, has produced 1/3 of American presidents. Universities in America, the Ivy League schools, the Browns and the Harvards, and a lot of their students are pro-LGBT, and they self-identify as LGBTQ plus. Universities over the world have become the grounds for Satan to recruit people. And when you're talking about Lincoln University, it's not different, particularly where a university, in 2 days before an invitation, is pressured by LGBT coalition, LGBT lobbyists to cancel the invitation that the university gave to President John Mahama, president of Ghana, who is championing the payment of reparation, who is promoting African diaspora to reintegrate into the African community, the one who is promoting Pan-Africanism, and that was the hallmark of the presidency of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the first Ghanaian president who was a student, a former student of Lincoln University. He attended Lincoln University in 1935. So what Lincoln University is doing is just a fulfillment of end-time prophecies. The Messiah gave the outline of what will happen in the end times in Matthew 24, in Luke 21, and the world will be like Sodom and Gomorrah. And here we see the globalization of LGBTQ network to the point that they are able to influence a university, an autonomous institution, to cancel invitation given to a president of an African country, John Mahama, president of Ghana, and also chair of the African Union, and the one who is championing the crusade for the payment of reparations in the United Nations and other international forum. And as we are talking about a university succumbing to LGBT pleasure in canceling the award to be given to a president of Ghana, we need to look into the Bible. And the Bible is clear that in the last days, the world will look like Sodom and Gomorrah. The LGBT will have international foundation. They will be rich, and they will be supported by powerful people, and they will be able to champion their rights, and they will even make comparison between the civil rights of black people and the civil rights of gay people. And they will want to get the benefits given to the minorities in America, calling themselves a minority, calling themselves as endangered species. And they want to claim all the benefits given to black people who benefited from laws passed to promote civil rights in the 1960s. Here, we go to Isaiah 5 verse 20 because it's very relevant for our discussion. Isaiah 5:20 talks about the woe. There are several woes discussed by Isaiah. He talks about woe, Isaiah 5, verse 20. So read it for the record. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. It is good. Homosexuality is good, and it is human rights, and it should be respected. And this is what people are doing, including churches, including pastors, including universities. They consider LGBTQ as a right. And if they were in Sodom and Gomorrah during the days of Lot, they would have rebelled against God because they will consider LGBT as their human rights. And they will consider abortion as their human rights. And they will be raising their flags. But we are heading towards a time, it's a time of judgment coming, and the Lord is going to pay everybody according to their work. And what people consider to be good will not necessarily be good, because the Lord will judge. The Lord will judge, and the Bible is very clear that homosexuality is anti-God, anti-Bible, and people are rebelling against God, and they are rebelling of their bodies, they are rebelling of their mouths, and they are rebelling with their flags, and they are hoisting the flags. They are hoisting LGBT flags. Not long ago, LGBT flags, they were hoisted along American flags in Tel Aviv, in Jerusalem, in San Francisco, in American embassies all over the world. The universities in America are promoting human rights, and they want to export their cultural values all over the world. It's part of cultural imperialism. Of course, they are doing that as agents of Lucifer, who in the last days will capture the minds and souls of people in universities all over the world. Lincoln University has canceled the invitation given to President Mahama. It's because LGBT activists say that Mahama doesn't deserve to be invited because of his comments or his neutrality about the bill that is pending in Ghana Parliament. There's a bill pending in Ghana Parliament. It is a bill that will criminalize homosexuality, and aspects of homosexuality, and aspects of the advocacy of homosexuality. And gay activists don't like it. Gay activists all over the world, they don't like it because they want homosexuality to spread over the world. They want abortion to spread over the world. They want secular humanist ideas to spread over the world. They are rebelling against God, who created the universe, and they expect everybody to rebel against God. And lo and behold, it is not everybody who will rebel against God. Lot and his family did not rebel against God, and they were saved. They were saved from destruction. Perchance, the Lord will have mercy on people who are not rebellious. But when some people decide to be rebellious, and then they will see the judgment that is coming. It's a judgment of fire. It's a judgment of eternal destruction. And the writings of Peter shows that what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah is a reminder of the future generation. That is the generation that we are in. A lot will have seen that American flags will fly alongside LGBT flags over the world. Lot will be surprised to see that now we have transgender and transgender surgeries being performed in universities. Surgeries are being performed. And what was unthinkable during the days of Lot are now happening over the world. It means we are past the days of Lot. And so I'm not surprised that Lincoln University will yield to the homosexual lobby and cancel the invitation that they gave to President Mahama. It shows that we are in the last days, and because Ghana is a nation that is promoting Pan-Africanism, is inviting people of African descent to live in the country, and also to have reparations, if you will. And if the anti-LGBT bill is finally passed by Ghana Parliament and is signed by President John Mahama, it means that it will be implemented in all corners of Ghana. And those people of African descent who want to come to Ghana, if they decide that Ghana is homophobic, then definitely they will not come to Ghana. And that is an individual choice. I'm talking about Archbishop Desmond Tutu of South Africa, who made a statement that if God is homophobic, then he will not go to heaven. He died. I'm not sure where he went, but he made a point clear that if God is homophobic, then he will not want to go to heaven. And so if Lincoln University believes that President Mahama of Ghana is homophobic because he has said he will sign a bill against LGBT victims through the parliament. If they are boycotting him because of that, then it's good for them. Isaiah 5:20, woe unto those who say good is bad and bad is good. The curses of abomination should be avoided. And when the Lord targets a nation, because the nation has rebelled against God, that rebellion should not be spread to other nations. And I believe that the United States is under curse of God because of the rebellion that America has mounted against the Lord of the universe. That rebellion includes the decision by the Supreme Court in Angel versus Vatari, 1966, I believe, that you cannot mention the name of God in public prayers in public schools in America. It also includes the decision on July 26, I believe 2025, that a man can marry a man and a woman can marry a woman in America. And so Lincoln University will put herself on the record as having canceled an invitation to an African president because the African president is perceived to be anti-LGBT. And does it mean that Lincoln University is an LGBT university? Woe unto you, those who say good is bad and bad is good. Isaiah 5 verse 20 is your warning. This is Messiah Revelation Ministry. Thank you for watching this video.